Hello, Diesel Nation. Welcome to week 5 of the push. We are on week 5, day 1. I am Kim Carter, and today I'm going to be just running through qualifications for Elite, for Premier, to get to the New Leader Conference, and to get to Leadership Retreat. So everything's pretty straightforward today. I've got some slides to show you so that you can just screenshot the slides and save them. If you guys would like for me to share the actual presentation, it's just a little PowerPoint with 5 slides. I can certainly add that in the comments. Also, in the text of this video, I'm putting the link for a training that Kim Carver, who is one of our corporate mentors, the training that he did on how you earn elite points and what everything means and kind of how you plan it out. So I'm not going to really go into a whole lot of detail about that because he does a way better job of explaining it than I think I ever could. So with that being said, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to attempt to share my screen. Here we go. All right, there we go. I couldn't even see myself for a second. So again, welcome to the push. Week 5, day 1. Here are our topics for today. So first topic, Elite qualifications for 2016. You can check out all of the specifics at FAQ 945. That has all of the details about everything. And things that I didn't put on here are like what all the elite perks are, which are a whole bunch. It's something you really, really want to push for. So the qualification period for elite is the entire year from January 1st until December 31st of 2016. What do you need to do to qualify? First, you need to earn 135 elite points. Again, watch the Kim Carver video in the text of this post to actually see what the elite points are, how you earn them, the 3 different categories, and just how everything is broken down. Second, you have to be, for elite, a paid 5-star diamond or higher for 1 week in December 2016. Now get that. If you know anything about elite from this past year, from 2015, this is a change. This is a big change. And this is an amazing change. So previously we had to be a paid 5-star or higher on December 31st, which made the week of Christmas really, really hard and really stressful. So the Coach Advisory Board presented this to corporate, and corporate heard us and they listened to our requests, and they were wonderful in actually changing this. I don't think it has officially been announced yet, but I did get permission to go ahead and tell you guys about it. So we're super excited. Paid 5-star diamond or higher for 1 week in December of 2016. And that's going to be one of our weekly cycles. And also a thing to think about, you are technically a paid 5-star diamond, or really with any star diamond rank, once you have finished that 6-week qualification period. So don't forget to include that. You can't just start your qualifications for 5-star in December and think you're okay. You have to have finished your 5-star qualifications by at least, 1 week in December. So I hope that's clear. Also, you have to advance 2 personally sponsored coaches to diamond. And they must also be paid diamonds at year end. I'm awaiting clarification. I'm not 100% sure if that changed with the rule change for the previous point as well. In the past, they have also had to hold that diamond rank on December 31st. So I don't know if that's still going to be December 31st or if that is going to change to 1 week in December. So we'll stay tuned for that. Again, there are a lot of elite perks. You really want to go for elite. I would highly encourage everybody to push for it, because you know what? What's the worst that's going to happen? Even if you don't hit elite, but you push really hard, you are going to advance your business like crazy. And that's the most important thing. So go for it. Look at the FAQ. The perks are in the FAQ. This is just a huge honor for you. There's not that many elite coaches. I think this year there's 300 elite coaches, give or take, out of 400,000 plus coaches in the network. So that's pretty awesome. That's a huge, huge honor. And that's something that you and your team both can talk about as far as, for recruiting purposes and trying to get new coaches in. Don't you want to be part of an elite team? To get there, you know, you obviously have to have your systems in place. You have to know how to train people, and they can feel confident that they're getting in on a team that's going to support them if you're an elite team. So just think about that. If you are pushing for 5-star for the first time, the last week to start your 5-star qualifications is the bonus week ending November 23rd, 2016. That means on that Thursday, November 24th, you have to be a paid 5-star if you are qualifying for 5-star for the first time. Okay, so that's for elite. Next slide, we have Premier 2016 qualifications. And this is not a whole lot different than elite. The FAQ number is 946 for Premier. Really, the only change is that it's 2-star instead of 5-star. So everything else is pretty much the same. 135 elite points, paid 2-star diamond or higher for at least 1 week in December of 2016, and you have to advance 2 personally sponsored coaches to paid diamond rank. And again, they have to hold that. It's either going to be for 1 week in December, or they have to hold that on December 31st or through year end. So you must begin your 2-star qualifications, again, by the bonus week ending November 23rd. And also, you know, check out Kim Carver's video on the elite point explanation. Earning the elite points is essentially the same. It's just there are maximums that you can earn as far as if you're going for elite, where some of those maximums don't apply if you're going for Premier. So it's a little bit easier to get some extra points for Premier. So those are the biggest differences, that and that it's 2-star versus 5-star. Check out the FAQ again for the perks. Still some really great perks for Premier, and it's still an amazing honor because you are building your team and you are, you know, becoming a really great business builder, and you're on your way to elite. So I say go for it. Let's see. New Leader Conference. Okay, so something about these conferences, you really want to make every effort to push as hard as you can to get to these things because they are truly life-changing. I mean, Summit is life-changing, but Summit is so many people and so much information. It's kind of overwhelming, you know, and I feel like you leave there and you're so excited, but it's like, there was so much stuff just thrown at me, like, what the heck do I do now, you know? And the New Leader Conference and Leadership, which we'll talk about next, Leadership Retreat, they're both much, much smaller events. And it's with the leaders in the business. You are there with other star diamonds, and you really get the chance to get to know these people a lot better, even people in your own team. I mean, I can honestly say when I went to leadership this past year, this past October, I was blown away because, yeah, I knew our Diesel Nation team, you know, from Facebook, and I had even been to 2 summits with them, but I didn't feel like I really knew them, like, personally. And being at leadership with that small group of people, I mean, you really get to know each other on a totally different level, and I feel just so much more comfortable with them, and it just brings that bond even closer. It's an incredible experience. The learning and the training that you get from these New Leader Conferences and the Leadership Retreats, it's just amazing. So make every effort to go. So New Leader Conference, it will actually, I have 2016 on the slide. I just noticed that. It will actually be in 2017. It's late January 2017. The registration deadline is going to be December 2nd. And once you qualify, you will receive an email before your window opens. Let's see. Actually, you'll receive an email. I've got some notes over here. After you qualify, and they should send that email out on, they say November 14th is when you'll get the email to start registering. So you'll have from the time you get that email until the beginning of December 2nd, to actually get registered. So how do you qualify? First of all, you advance from 1-star diamond or lower up to 2-star diamond or higher, sometime between January 1st of this year and October 31st of this year. And second point, you have to earn 30 or more elite points between January 1st and October 31st. And third point, you have to be a paid 2-star or higher on bonus week ending October 26, 2016. Okay, so that's the Wednesday that bonus week ends. Anybody that attends the leadership retreat that's in October of 2016 is not eligible to go to the New Leader Conference in 2017. For example, if you happen to advance super fast, like I'll use myself as an example. Last year, 2015, I started out as a 1-star diamond coach. I advanced to 6-star before the deadline for leadership, which I think was June or July last year. So I went to the leadership conference in October, which made me not eligible to go to the New Leader Conference in January of this year, which is totally fine. I'm sorry, Kenzie's crying in the background, so I'm going to finish this up pretty quick. Also, if you get 60 elite points, you get a complimentary hotel room, so that's awesome. And the last one, leadership retreat, FAQ 1102. So it is going to be from October 23rd to 20th through the 23rd at the Lowe's Coronado Bay Resort in Coronado, California. You must be a paid 5-star diamond or higher for at least one bonus week for the month of July. You must start your 5-star qualification by June 16th, which would be the bonus week ending June 15th. Also, you must earn 20 elite points between now, at the beginning of the year, and July 31st. And some little extras, if you get 60 elite points or reach organization leader on the leadership ladder, you get a complimentary hotel. If you earn 60 elite points and organization leader, you get an extra $300 in travel cash. So that's pretty cool. Helps with the plane ticket. So registration links will be sent to you prior to your window, whichever window applies to you. So Elite gets to register first, and then Premier and 5-stars get to register. All those dates are in the FAQ. So that's about it. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And Kenzie is now screaming. You can probably hear her. So ask me any questions that you have. Work. Go ahead and start planning now. Start developing those diamonds now. Get those elite points early in the year so that you don't have to be stressed about it in December. It'll make life a lot better for you. So hope you guys have a great day and ask any questions. Thanks.